Hello, welcome to Thirsty Thursday Toys. If you're a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. If you just happen to come across this video, I do drink recipes and toy reviews every Thursday, and have I got a drink for you today. Today's drink requires a blender. If you don't have a blender, that's fine. You could probably just muddle this. It might not come out exactly the same, but flavor-wise, it should be just fine. We're going to start here with one whole kiwi. We're going to cut this guy open, scoop out the insides, and set it into our blender cup here. Next, we're going to measure out 1 shot of rum. Any rum will suffice. There we go. Then 1.5 shots of your favorite lemonade. Another 1/2 shot here. There we go. Just a little bit of lime juice. Then just a splash of blue curacao. And if you end up putting in a little bit too much blue curacao, not the end of the world, it'll be a little bit sweeter and a little more teal. Then we're just going to blend. Nope, first we're going to plug in our blender, blend it up. Grab a nice tall glass, pour it in. For garnish, you're going to need an orange, slice it up. There we go. Cut the slice into quarters. Give it a little slice right down here. That way it can sit just on the rim of the glass. Do that to a couple of them. For the final step, you're going to need an edible food marker. And we're just going to draw some stripes onto the peel here. There you go. We're going to grab our garnish, get that in there, and a straw. Cheers. Today we're going to be looking at the Amber Collection Lost World Velociraptor. Before we get this guy open, let's take a quick look at the packaging. The nice large window allows us to check out the paint apps, at least on one side, before we decide which one we're going to take home, unless you order it online, in which case, luck of the draw. Amber Collection up top, Velociraptor, Lost World Jurassic Park on the bottom, and the logo over here. Mosquito on the side, Lost World logo on the other. Movie still and information on the back. I don't know if they're all like this, but mine came scotch taped up. I got mine from Target. I don't know if they're all like that, or if it's just a thing that Target does. Let me know if that's a new thing, a common thing. Go ahead and cut the tape here. Now the problem I've had with the Amber Collection figures is that they don't pull right out because of this top piece that's sticking in the way. So I'm going to fold that down and see if that helps. There we go. Comes right out. Nice. You can kind of see inside that plastic piece is sticking through this other cardboard backing. So you'll either have to go in carefully to get that out or just rip it out if you don't give a shit about the packaging. There we go. Nothing else in there, no instructions or anything. Here we have the backing and the base attached to it. You can cut those or just pop them out. There we go. In the insert, we have the Raptor and the stand. I'm going to pop this stand out. Just like the rest of the line, this does pop right in there. There we go. We'll get to that later. To get this guy out, you'll have to cut or break off these little bits. You're free. Now my first thoughts, I'm a little disappointed. You can see on the foot here, the claws are completely bent, thanks to the way it was packaged. Same with the back of the tail here. There's no wire in this back section, this is just rubber. The wire stops about here, and this seems to be perma-bent. I can even see some stress marks here where the wire is kind of trying to poke out. Not a great start. I'm not sure what happened here. It looks like it got warped. So this isn't connected, and this, I don't even know if this can go in. Nope. That's, it's too warped for this to even fit in. Hopefully yours has better quality control than mine. This guy will probably be going back to the store. And if I am being nitpicky, you can see this has more of a brown, and here's more of an orange. And yes, this does fade. It gets lighter as it goes down the tail, but this line, if that's the kind of thing that bothers you, then this might be a problem. This guy has a lot of articulation. Each arm can rotate a full 360 at the shoulder. It also has this joint, go here. We have a full 360 at the elbow and a swivel. Same deal on the wrist. Can bend pretty far down. For the legs, it appears to be locked in at the hips, but it can kind of wiggle like so. Full 360 here, stretch out to here, and back to here. Same with this spot. Full 360, here to here. Down here at the ankle, another 360. Nice range of motion here. Last but not least, on the foot, we've got the dew claw, which can rotate up and down, and it stays quite nicely. At the base of the neck, full 360 rotation from here to here. Back of the head here cannot rotate, but it can move up and down. And the upper and lower jaws can move independently, so it can open up pretty wide. Last but not least, base of the tail can rotate a full 360. And the tail from here to here has a wire inside for theoretically unlimited posability. Now the base, if you could use it, rotate full 360 here, can ratchet from here down to here and back, and the top can go from here back to down there. The base is practically identical to the original with a few exceptions. Obviously the color, it's not cast in the amber plastic, it's just clear. Here the T-Rex logo is painted and here it is not, but on here it is actually sculpted in. This appears to be the exact same articulation and sculpt as the original, which is kind of disappointing because the heads of the Lost World Raptors were a little bit different. They look about the same to me here. Paint-wise, we have this tan that starts at the jaw, goes all the way down the belly, past the up here, all the way down to the end of the tail. It's also underneath the arms and back of the legs. Then you have this orange that fades from the back down, front of the legs down, and on mine there's a clear division on the right leg as opposed to the left. It does have a little bit more fade, and the feet are completely orange. Then you have this light brown that fades onto the orange, and these dark brown stripes that go all the way down the tail, down the legs, down the arms, and the details on the head there. Then you have those gold eyes. Inside the mouth you've got those cream colored teeth. Looks a little yellow on camera. I do appreciate the glossy paint job inside the mouth. Even without the stand and with the foot, it still stands pretty well. And they are together. Yes, I see this. No, it's not mold. It's the marker that's just kind of bleeding into the rest of the orange. It's fine. It's edible. I was really hoping to put this guy in like a jumping pose, jumping out of the grass. But I can't do that. With the stand, that doesn't work. Well, something like this. And you can just sit there. Think about what you've done. Here, have a drink. So hopefully the quality control issues on mine aren't super common. Don't let that deter you from getting this figure. It's pretty good. Especially if you don't own any of the Amber Collection Raptors, definitely pick at least one of them up. They're still great figures. Can you hear the purring? It's a little... Hi. So, good luck on your hunt. Don't go into the long grass. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you next Thursday, and in the meantime, please drink responsibly.